This is your first time, right?
This is my first time solo.
And you have like a room full of people that are excited for just you solo.
I'm excited by this.
It's kind of a big deal. Guys, be kind, be cute, and remember, right? I already answered the kissing question. Our best kisses come from our canines at home. It comes with tongue and a bowl of food afterwards. So skip the kissing your co-star questions. Alyssa, have fun with these birds.
Thank you, man.
I promise you'll be too. If not, they'll know I'll come running out to spear them.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
So I met you actually 2 years ago at the concert in Chicago.
Yes.
I just want to say it was so amazing to meet you, and you were so just incredible. But my question is, what has been your favorite thing to film this season? Because I feel like you guys have been just back to back with action. So
Yes,
what has been your favorite?
We've done a lot of action this season. I feel like more than any other seasons. It feels like we're shooting a mini movie. I'm trying to think. Okay, my favorite episode this season. Trying to think here. I would say I always love doing the first episode back, from a break when, I was trying to get Lucy and Tim back together and plotting that, and then having Wesley stake out with me. So that the stakeout scene was pretty fun, and to film down in the Port of Los Angeles with everybody and just see everyone after a long break. I think that's been my favorite so far.
Thank you, love you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm from Chicago.
Hi, Bianca.
What has been your favorite case throughout the whole seasons of Rookie? Which one has been your favorite case to solve?
My favorite case, I think the La Fiera storyline was really interesting and complicated because I was pregnant on the show and in real life. And and also she had a son and trying to find compassion, but also know that she was part of the cartel, and that it's this two-edged sword. And that actress Camila was fantastic to work with, and I got a lot of nice heated scenes with her. So figuring that out and how it ended with all the action and stuff, I think that's been my favorite so far.
And then who's the goofiest on set? Who does the pranks and makes everyone laugh?
Oh my God, I feel like everyone's pretty funny on the show. Eric and Melissa are always joking around on set. I'm like, how do you guys get any work done? Richard's pretty funny. Nathan's always making jokes. I feel like I'm funny, but it's a pretty fun set. Everyone has their own sense of humor. But yeah, that's what I would say. It's a little bit of everyone.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I was wondering if you have a favorite scene with Eric.
With Eric, I really like the scene actually when he opens up about all his history and the emotion with him serving in the military or Marines. I don't remember which branch of it was, but when he got to be really vulnerable with Lopez, I really enjoyed that, and just kind of poking him, giving him a hard time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Brooklyn. I'm here.
What is it?
My name is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Brooklyn.
You're from Illinois?
Nice. Are you from Chicago?
No.
From Illinois, though.
Yes. Can I get your
Okay.
Let me get out of the way first. I'm sorry. I wasn't.
Lopez or Lovers?
Oh. Lovers was a missed opportunity. But I think Lopez, you kind of it's more of a branded trademark thing. So you kind of get that, and it's the whoa and the Lopez. I feel like it rolls off the tongue better. I think Lovers, we missed that opportunity, but Lopez for me is my favorite.
Riley.
Hi, Riley.
Is there anything you've taken or stolen from set?
Oh, I stole some Uggs. My warming comfy Uggs, but I'll probably return them when we start. If we start for season 9, hopefully, I'll return them. But I borrowed them. Quotation marks.
Thank you.
Hi, name's Liz. I'm from Indiana.
Hi.
My question is, do you have any favorite memories from working on NCIS LA?
Oh, fun fact about that. My stunt double on that show stunt doubles me on The Rookie. So I got to be reunited with her. Actually, and she's also stunt doubled me on Ray Donovan. And with NCIS, that was, what was really, it was tricky because there's so much dialogue, and I think I was like at this computer screen and delivering it. So technically that was a bit tricky, and so I had to really know my lines. But I also love the action. I think like I'm in a trunk or popping someone out of a trunk and then running through like a storage facility.
And what was your favorite episode to film?
My favorite ever? Honestly, I really loved the scene where, I think it's season 5, and I was pregnant with my second child. I think I was like almost 6 months pregnant, and I'm fighting Elijah. I'm literally having a fist fight with him, and then Harper comes and does this like karate thing with wraps her legs around his neck. I really loved filming that scene. It was, I told the director literally one more week later, and I would not have been able to do all the punches and all that stuff. So I had fun with that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Sarah from South Dakota, and I was wondering, what is one dream role you've always wanted to do?
One great role I've always wanted to do.
Like your dream role.
The role that will get me the Oscar, darling. I don't know yet. I think it'd be really cool to do a biopic on someone. Like I feel I got to play someone real when I did Narcos Mexico, and like interviewing her, talking to her. I think that's the most challenging because you really have to absorb their world and then do justice for them because they're a living person. So I would love to do a biopic or like a really cool Western movie. I want to like ride a horse and do something like that.
Thank you.
After this.
Hi, my name is Reagan.
Hi, Reagan.
I'm from Alabama.
Hi.
I want to know what your favorite TikTok you've ever made is, since y'all make a bunch.
I know. Let's see. I love the trust fund one. I don't do them on my own a lot. I always like participate with other people, but I love the trust fund with Wesley because that was my idea, and he was kind of like, he was into it but not into it. I'm like, come on. So I think that's my favorite one. I found the lyrics very appropriate for his character.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Aiden, and first, do you let your kids watch The Rookie? And second, if so, do they like it?
So my kids are little, like they're both under 5, so they don't watch The Rookie, but they've seen like clips of it, like in passing when, I don't know, like my fiance will be watching it, but my son is like, what do you do? And I go, I play a pretend cop. And he's like, my mom plays pretend, like that's her job. So it's kind of funny hearing him say that. But no, they don't watch it yet.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, first off, I wanted to say that my sister and I binged like all of The Rookie this past summer.
Oh, wow.
And I just wanted to say, you're amazing. My sister's a really, really big fan, and so am I. But
What's your name?
it's James.
James.
Yeah, and we're just really, really big fans. So, and thank you for portraying your character. It's like it really left an impact on us because summers tend to be kind of hard. But my question is, what is your character's favorite quality, especially within like her relationships, like friendships with Harper and her marriage, things like that?
What my favorite quality about Lopez is? I love that she always sees the silver lining or the way through. Like even in difficult situations, like with Harper going through everything that she went through, like be there for her. Like I know this is a hard time, I'm gonna be there for you. Or when Wesley was going through hard times, like pain medication or running for the DA, like she's she doesn't give up, and she has the fight in her. And I think Lopez kind of came up in an underdog situation, like having 4 brothers, I think she is from Chicago, by the way. You know, not coming from a wealthy background, and she's an underdog, and she doesn't give up, and that's one thing that I really love is her tenacity.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks, James. Nice to meet you. Tell your sister I said hi.
Okay, Brooklyn again. So,
Hi.
when I started watching The Rookie, my entire family was like, "We're not watching it because, you know, they don't like my shows." I got my sister, my mom, my dad, my stepmom, and a few of my cousins and friends to watch The Rookie, and they love it.
Nice.
But disclaimer, I did not meet you as Angela Lopez. I met you as Gloria Cruz.
Oh, yes.
Because my mom watched the Army Wives.
Yes.
So,
Gloria.
yes. She would be ecstatic that I said that because she told me to tell you that she said hi. So
Tell your mom I said hi.
hopefully this makes it on the Instagram page so she can hear it.
What's your mom's name?
Angie. Actually, it's Angela.
Oh, nice. Well, hey, Angie.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a fan.
Every single time she's like, "Look, it's Gloria." I'm like, "It's Angela. It's the same exact as yours." Anyway, do you like the similarities and differences between Gloria and Angela? Like, do you think like
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you like about both?
You know, Gloria, I love her very, very, very thick Bronx accent. A little bit over the top, and I love, there's a softness to her. She's a tough character, but I like, there's a femininity to her that I really like to play with. And I remember for that character I would wear these like platform sneakers. Like the shoes were a big deal for that character. Angela, I love that she's a sharpshooter, and I love Angela's sense of humor. I like her sarcasm and bluntness and one-liners. That's one thing I really do love about playing Angela.
Yes, I love the Roxy and Gloria, and then Nyla and Angela, and then Tim and Ann. Like all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. They're all great.
Yeah.
He wants to know who your favorite villain is throughout all seasons of The Rookie.
Oh, The Rookie. That's a good question. It's like, for me, it's a tie. It's a tie between Lafayette and Elijah. But I really, both those characters really challenged me, but in different ways. I think with Lafayette, I was a lot more emotional. And then with Elijah, it was a lot more, for my character, like, I don't know, there was a stillness, but there was still a lot going on that I had to, that I got to play with him. So I think they're both pretty horrible, but great villains.
And then my other question is, if you remember, or if you don't use Spotify, what were your top 3 songs of last year?
Oh, last year? Oh, I love Fred Again. Oh God, what's the name? I love Fred Again, just period. I think it's called Sunshine? Something. I know the album cover, it's his face and it's orange.
Yeah.
That song a lot. I loved, Olivia. Oh, that's this year though. I'm trying to think. I love Olivia Dean.
She got a Grammy this year, which means she made the music last year.
Yeah, I loved Olivia Dean. There's a song like My Feet Were Made for Dancing or something, and it's like a collab with like Eliza or Ezra something. And I'm trying to think of the last one. So Fred Again, Olivia Dean, and there's one more, I can't think of it. This is good. I'm trying, because like my Spotify would be like, these are your top songs.
Yeah.
I want to remember it for you, and it's gonna come, and it's gonna be great. I can't remember.
Or just any random favorite recently.
You know, I'm listening to a lot is this Feline. And it's called Jazz Isn't Music, and I love that.
Thanks for the rec. I'll have to add that to my list.
Yeah. Good question. I gotta look at my songs to remember them better.
I love The Rookie. I really love what you do. I always go to my mom, she can attest to this, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, my outfit is like Angela or like Nyla. And
you definitely got like it's like a combo. I
think
the color is Angela, the leather is Nyla.
Yeah, that was kind of my vibe for the t-shirt. But I was curious what the filming difference was going from patrol officer to detective.
Oh yeah, well the big thing was the costume shift, which I loved.
Oh yeah.
Because that belt is heavy, but as an actor, like it was nice to have the belt because you can like put your hands on it, it gets you into character. So I had to figure out, I'm like, how does Angela move as a detective now? She's a little more chic. But the thing that I miss about being the TO is like all the action stuff. Like it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Don't miss the belt, but I love the belt. I have a hate-love, you know? And then with the detective stuff, what I like is a little more of like putting all the pieces together, figuring it out. It's like more putting the puzzle pieces together.
Was there like a certain emotional change that you had to go into based on like script reading, going from patrol script reading to detective script reading?
You know, I think for me, what I take that all from is like the circumstances of what's going on in that scene, and then kind of, I think there's a more primal aspect when you're a TO, because you're more aware, you're on guard, and with the detective work is definitely more intellectual in the head, constantly thinking about all the different factors that it could be and seeing what works and what doesn't. So a little more in the body, a little more in the head, I would say is the difference.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Jesus, and
Hi, Jesus.
I have one question. What is like your core memory of filming like The Rookie?
A core memory?
Yeah.
Definitely all the training. Like we get to train with the LAPD. Oh, I have a good story. Richard might not like me telling it, but so when we train with the LAPD, they have a facility in LA where you can do VR. Essentially, it literally feels like, I don't know if I know this reference, I know some people don't, like The Matrix. You get like an avatar, they put you in a scenario, and they measure your heartbeat, your voice, your gun angle. It's a training tool that they have just started using. I think a couple years they've used it. I think Mexico has it, but it's a newer technology. So you're in these simulated scenarios and we have to work together as a cast, you know, and we can see each other's avatars. So the officers told us you can't lean up against the wall because there is no wall. So just be aware of that. And Richard was leaning up against the wall and he completely fell over because he thought, you know, there was a wall and we were all just giving him a hard time. So that was a pretty funny moment of training that I'll always probably remember.
That sounds really cool to be on. I'm sure you have a lot of fun.
Yeah, the training part is really neat.
I'm sure the action, I can tell, like, I'm more of an action person too, so I know, like, I know that would be fun too. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi. I was wondering if you have a favorite memory from filming The Vampire Diaries.
Filming the what?
The Vampire Diaries.
Oh my God, yes. Good memory of Vampire Diaries. It was the scene, I think, when I get beheaded by that, he's on the originals now. Klaus, yeah, that was pretty intense. And then I also remember when I was like choking the main girl, I know the actress is Caroline. That was an intense thing. So yeah, those are I guess it's like has to do with choking and beheading. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, we have a question on this other side.
Oh my goodness, there's another side. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I'm neglecting it.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Who's your favorite to film scenes with besides Nyla?
Besides Nyla? I really love filming scenes with Richard, actually, because he's very playful and he's very talented. I mean, oh God, I hate this. Sean, oh my God, my husband, my TV husband, he's gonna be so mad at me. Sean's also really fantastic. He's really great to work with. And Richard's always like a fun treat for me.
I show a lot of footage with body cams. You guys film on actual acts on body cams?
Yes.
Okay, that's been a huge question that I've had the last season or two.
Yes.
And my other question is, have you gotten to do any cool ride-alongs or anything? I know you said you've done
Yes.
with the LAPD, but have
Yes.
you seen anything cool in your ride-alongs? Or?
Yeah, I've done a couple of ride-alongs, and there's different departments, the one ride-along that I win, it's the Newton division, and that area handles like Compton and South Central, and they like the first 5 minutes there was like an intense call, like some guy was waving a gun out the window, helicopters were following it, and they were at first, one of the officers was like, let's go, and the other one's like, got this actress in the car, he's like, let's go. So they were like, and the adrenaline's definitely rushed, like pumping, and we were 4 doors back, but I mean, it's really life and death every day, and yeah, it's pretty intense. So that I definitely have done ride-alongs, and that was an intense moment. And yeah, with the body cams, it's like the genius of our showrunner, Alexi. Like just a different visual and also true to life. And we've had to develop a system to film with them because basically we become the camera operators. So not only are we acting, saying our lines, but then I have to make sure I'm getting whoever's in front of me or the other actors, so that will be part of our blocking. It's like, okay, I need you to get this person and this person. So it's a little bit of multitasking, and then they have to adjust it sometimes with magnets. And then after every take, they'll pull the cameras off, and then we'll watch it on the laptop with the director, and he'll be like, you missed it, like, oh, dang, or great job. So I like it because it's another challenge. It's like patting your head and rubbing your belly. But also what's nice is it doesn't have to be perfect because it is body cam, and you know, it is a messy visual as well, so.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And my question is there any storyline you'd like to see for Angela in the future?
A secret storyline? Oh, a storyline for Angela? I'm always wanting to go undercover, but I know we have a lot of undercovers with Nyla and Lucy. But I feel like Lopez is missing out on some fun, and she wants to go undercover, is all I'm saying. That's what I would like.
And my second question is, what show would you like the rookie to cross over with if you guys had the opportunity?
If we could cross over, like with the show that's on the air?
Yeah.
Trying to think. 911, there you go. 911. That would be it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Hi, my name is Irina. This is my daughter, Maddie.
Hi, Irina. Hi, Maddie.
Hi. Watching the rookie is like the highlight of our week most of the time.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys get to enjoy it together.
Yes. Yeah, it's really cool to have a kid to, share mutual interests with. Who are your favorite cast members to kind of hang out with outside of the set, and what do you guys do?
Well, what's nice is with the girls, we'll have like a girls' dinner every once in a while where we all get together and we all get along very well, which is lovely. We're all very supportive of one another. I will hang out with actually Makia a lot because we're both moms, and it's crazy. I'm like, we don't get sick of each other. I go, I've just seen you like 4 days straight in a row and still want to hang out with you. And I think it's because we're both in such a similar spot, and when you meet someone that just gets it, and we have a really easy rapport with one another, it's really nice, and we just get it. Like, you have kids, you're working as an actress, it can be a very unique position, and so when you have someone that really understands you and sees you, and you kind of is like your companion on this journey, it's been really lovely. So that's a very long answer to your question.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Nadia.
Nadia?
Adia.
Adia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, Angela Lopez is a pleasure. Right? Angela Lopez is a very strong and layered character. How has playing her changed the way you see strength and vulnerability in your own life?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I would say playing her for this long has changed me. I actually had a conversation with Makia about it one time at dinner. I was like, sometimes I have a little more of a bluntness to me that I don't think I had as strong when before playing her. And I think vulnerability, I've always been pretty sensitive, but I think becoming a mother, I'm like even more sensitive, especially if it's anything that's like family related or kids. I'm just like, I'm a mess. So I think becoming a mother, and Angela becoming a mother, definitely has softened her to sensitivity, and that affects like the cases that she takes on as well. She thinks about that. Yeah. Oh, here's Matt's coming out. Yeah. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, I love yours and your husband, your king husband, and Mickey's relationship. It really reads on screen.
Yeah. Sean's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We have time.
Last question. Alyssa Diaz, hi, Kenny Choi. I'm curious, what was your experience like working on the movie Red Dawn? How was that?
Well, it was an adventure, let me tell you. With all those, hey Kenny, how are you?
We did a movie called Red Dawn together.
Yeah, have you guys seen it? Nice seeing you, Kenny.
I mean, how was Red Dawn? For real?
Dude, that movie was intense. We filmed it in Michigan. Yeah. We got to blow up buildings. I blew up a car, probably like where this lady with the red sweater is sitting. Like I'm looking at you. I blew up a car, like where you guys were, I blew up a car 3 different times. Flew in the air. I mean, that was such an action-heavy movie. Trained with the Marines. Okay. Got AKs. Really, really lovely. I'm so grateful that you guys are here. Thank you for your questions. Thank you so much. Thank you for being fans of the show. Like, we can't have the show without you guys, so it's so nice to see you and hear you and just connect. So have a great time, enjoy yourselves, and keep filling yourself up with things that make you happy. That's what it's all about.
Make